Hello there, you amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to my review on Doctor Who, the 60th anniversary special number 1, The Star Beast. And this video was going to be out in a couple of days, but I decided to film it so that way I can just get out my entire excitement for it, because I've basically watched it twice. Is that bad? I've actually kind of watched it twice. So, what did I think of Doctor Who, The Star Beast? Well, it was actually quite brilliant, and I absolutely enjoyed it. I mean, I got quite a few things I do want to talk about, and basically, this time next year, I think there will be another Doctor ranking video coming out, because I think I'm loving the 14th Doctor. And I'll talk a bit more about that. So, Doctor Who, The Star Beast. What can I say about it? Well, it's actually brilliant. I loved it. It's absolutely brilliant. I got so much energy for it. It's absolutely brilliant and amazing. And I've just got so much to talk about. So, one thing is first. I love the intro and the flashbacks to Series 4. Now, Series 4, as you all know, it is my favourite Tennant series as the 10th Doctor. Because it's actually Tennant's best series, in my opinion. I actually did quite enjoy it. Catherine Tate was amazing. So, Catherine Tate was actually amazing as Donna Noble, and she's still amazing in this episode. Absolutely brilliant. I just absolutely, genuinely, flat out loved it. It's good to have Russell T Davies back. Now, I was a little bit worried it'd be basically the rehash stuff that basically we had it from Series 1 to 4, but it's actually quite not. It's actually something different. It's new. It's a whole new storytelling. It's absolutely brilliant. Honestly, it's just brilliant, and I loved it. So, first things first, I want to talk about the title sequence. Absolutely amazing. Now, basically, I always thought they were going to reuse these Series 4 titles, but they didn't. They actually used the new theme tune that basically I did my reaction video to about basically last month. We've got a brand new title sequence, and it looks absolutely brilliant. I actually prefer it over to the Whittaker one, because the one thing about the Whittaker one that we didn't really have in there, it was basically the title line for the Time Vortex. But we have that now. We have a whole new version of the Whittaker / Tennant / the Gatworth police box flying through the Time Vortex. I love the colour patterns for it. Absolutely brilliant. I do love the new logo. I really love the new logo. Honestly, I just flat out love the new logo. It's absolutely brilliant. The fact that it does literally look so much like the 1970s one between Pertwee and Baker. Absolutely brilliant. I just love that logo, and I love it. I love the title themes as well. The title sequence, I cannot get how good it is. I mean, it's been a while since I kind of got the impression that I absolutely love a title sequence. I mean, my favourite title sequence is basically the McCoy theme. But I really think this will be basically the best modern title sequence I can honestly think we've had since 2005 onwards, really. And of course, now we are into the Disney era of Doctor Who. So I am actually quite happy about it. I want to talk about David Tennant's performance. I actually quite enjoyed David Tennant as the Doctor. It's on a whole new level to the Doctor, because basically we all know he's only just regenerated from Jodie Whittaker into this phase. I love the fact we have Unit, and you got that woman from Unit talking to the Doctor, and she goes, "You're not supposed," because he's there talking about Matt Smith's Doctor, Capaldi's Doctor, and Whittaker's Doctor, and she says, "They're all in your future. How are you supposed to know I've got this face back?" So basically, it's actually quite good that the fact Unit knew about the 10th Doctor, and that was one of the Doctor's faces. So when they actually see it, like when she actually meets him, and she's thinking he's actually the 10th Doctor, but he's like, "Oh no, I've already been those people. I'm actually the new version of the Doctor." I absolutely love that callback. I really love that. I love the way how it acknowledges that basically we've had Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi, and Whittaker before we get back to Tennant. So I actually quite loved that, and I do love the little references as well to those Doctors, because he says, "Oh, I wore a bow tie, I was Scottish, and then I was a woman." Oh, you're not supposed to know about them. I got this face back, and it's heading for Donna Noble. I absolutely loved it. Honestly, loved it. Now, when you get into the extra titles and you got the Tardis basic materialising, and I love the fact how straight away you've got the Doctor meeting Donna. Absolutely brilliant. Honestly, just absolutely brilliant. So when the Doctor leaves them and basically goes to investigate the crashed spaceship, where technically it's not even crashed, it's just parked. A bit like how the Savine parked it in the Thames, like they parked their spaceship in the Thames, where this one is actually into a building. Don't really mind that. I think I do like it. I love the person that's playing Donna's husband, Sean Temple. He's absolutely brilliant. Catherine Tate, absolutely brilliant as Donna Noble once again. Honestly, I just absolutely flat out loved it. Honestly, it was just absolutely brilliant and amazing, and I loved it. Now, talking about the sonic screwdriver, I loved it. I love how the Doctor basically creates two shields, where you kind of got the unit that's been took over by Beat the Meeps control thing, and then you've got the Wrath Warriors, and he's there creating a shield between the two of them, and basically he's using the Sonic to basically do something like destruct the concrete so you can knock it down, go through people's houses. Absolutely loved it. Fantastic. I love Sylvia. I love how she literally goes and slaps the Doctor and he goes, "Oh, here we go again." I really loved it. David Tennant, I have to be honest with you, I actually quite enjoyed the 14th Doctor. I wasn't too sure how I would actually feel about the 14th Doctor. His personality's a bit like the 10th Doctor, but because he's still got basically experience from Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi and Whittaker, it's actually a brand new version, and I think I absolutely love it. And to be honest with you, I actually think I'm going to need to do another ranking video at the end of the 60th anniversary specials, or basically at the end of 2024, the end of 2023 or the beginning of 2024, because at Christmas we do have Ncuti Gatwa, so I will probably hold off for that ranking video, see what I think of Ncuti in the first episode. But the 14th Doctor feels so much like the Doctor. It's not like how Jodie Whittaker was playing the Doctor. It took her about ages for me to actually quite enjoy her Doctor, because she wasn't very much like the Doctor, where actually the 14th Doctor, straight into the action, straight into acting like the Doctor, is absolutely brilliant and amazing. I love the fact he's there talking to Unit. Was a little bit gutted that we didn't see Bernard Crimmins, but we do know from the set photos that we will see Bernard Crimmins, so hopefully it's in the set of The Giggle. Hopefully. I do really want to see Bernard Crimmins back. I just really want to see Bernard Crimmins. I actually like how basically they said that Kate Stewart from Units kind of set him up in his own old people's home, which is absolutely brilliant. I love the way how the Doctor thinks that he passed away, and Sylvia goes, "You idiot." I absolutely loved it. I love the fact how the meta crisis sort of things kind of been sorted out. I like how it's been sorted out, because the fact that the Doctor had to wipe Donna's memory because it was killing her, but you still have echoes of that. And the fact the meta crisis passed through her daughter and she named her Rose. And basically, I love how the fact at the end of it, they kind of let go of the meta crisis thing and they go back to their normal selves. Absolutely loved it, honestly. Now, talking about that console room set, I got pictures. I absolutely love literally the new Tardis console. I think it reminds me so much of like the Matt Smith and Peter Capaldi Tardis from 2012 to 2017, because it's a big, massive set. I love all the staircases and stuff, because it does and we have the round things. Yes, we finally have the return of the round things. How flipping brilliant is that? It's not as big and chunky like they were in the classic series, but we've got the round things and they can multi-change colour. Absolutely brilliant. Even has a coffee machine, like the Doctor says, and the Doctor was actually quite happy. I think he was more like the 13th Doctor was a lot happy about the custard cream display. But I quite like how David Tennant is actually playing the 14th Doctor. I honestly think at the end of these specials, I'm going to actually really enjoy the 14th Doctor a lot more than the 10th Doctor, because for me, the 10th Doctor, it was actually like so whiny and lovey-dovey stuff. But Tennant has really, really grown as an actor since back those 15 years ago. So it's actually quite brilliant to see that just basically it's a whole new incarnation of the Doctor. David Tennant is still kind of acting like the 10th Doctor in some scenes, but it's actually a whole new incarnation. I mean, previously we do see like other previous Doctors acting like their older incarnations. I mean, looking at Peter Davison, how much he acted a bit like the first Doctor. And of course, like with other Doctors as well, like how Matt Smith's Doctor had echoes of the second Doctor, where the 14th Doctor, he's got echoes to his 10th self, but he's got so much experience and so much better, and David Tennant is basically fantastic in the role. I absolutely loved it. I cannot wait for next week's episode, Wild Blue Yonder. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about this fantastic episode? Did you like it? Did you love it? For me, I loved it, and it is a whopping 10 out of 10. Honestly, the Wrath Warriors, absolutely brilliant. Beat the Meep, fantastic. I loved how basically they got it straight away from the comics, because in the comics she's there, but like Beat the Meep was basically this kind of good character, and then she turned bad. But then in this story, I like how they've done that as well. I love the new Sonic Screwdriver. Absolutely loved it. I think it looks absolutely fantastic, and the way the Doctor creates those shields, like going like that and down, and he literally lifts them up and he's got 2 shields. I really love that. Absolutely love that. So yeah, let me know in the comments, what did you think about Doctor Who, the Star Beast? Let me know in the comments, please do. Like, subscribe, share, and join for me for more awesome Doctor Who content. And enjoy me for next week when I do my review on Wild Blue Yonder.